the city with no name. Let's leave it all behind. Get your ticket for the next train. It's best to forget it. Make your exit from reality. Do you have what it takes to jump from the balcony? Let's all go to the city with no name. Let's leave it all behind. Get your ticket for the next train. It's best to forget it. Make your exit from reality. Do you have what it takes to jump from the balcony? Exhale, man, for the wind beneath my wings when the fat lady sings, and it's time to spring away from busy city streets. Elevate myself, dodging all the traffic on the concrete. I'm rocking to my own beat, cause everybody who knows me from back in the day, I never been the type of brother who conform in his way. So if you try to redirect me, make me Yui on a one-way. I'll rearrange your face like decorators do with feng shui. I'm walking all over you like models on a runway. Do what I promise to accomplish in these long days. The blaze of the sun is over 100 degrees. Sometimes it sucks your soul, forces you to your knees. Get your knapsack packed, jack in the Yahoo map. Got a cricket on your shoulder, whispering to hit the road, Jack. Eyes wide shut till the lights go black, but leave a trail of crumbs behind because you might go back. Let's all go to the city with no name. Let's leave it all behind. Get your ticket for the next train. It's best to forget it. Make your exit from reality. Do you have what it takes to jump from the balcony? Let's all go to the city with no name. Let's leave it all behind. Get your ticket for the next train. It's best to forget it. Make your exit from reality. Do you have what it takes to jump from the balcony? If I dislike the outcome and it reshapes my future, I've been space and time like I was Hiro Nakamura. Let's go back to the future like a Marty McFly. Make corrections, double checking everything is all fine. And see my daughter Sakura on her first day of school, looking cute as a button, now my temperature cool. See things through the looking glass, find what I wanna change. Time to grab the pennies I saved on rainy days, cause it's time to cash out. No purchasing my past back, mold a masterpiece as I work to take the night back. The sky is falling, please don't let my feet stumble. Keep running with the football cause there ain't no time to fumble. I'ma do what I gotta do, fuck asking for permission. Take the lead, still second for the better position. My cocoon is ripping while opportunity's drifting. It's time to make a break from the prison of premonition. Let's all go to the city with no name. Let's leave it all behind. Get your ticket for the next train. It's best to forget it. Make your exit from reality. Do you have what it takes to jump from the balcony? No disruptions to this everyday function. Memphis stay fresh on this kickstand production. Took about 5, now I'm back on the grind. Rise to the surface in search of a time where the groundhog climbs. Use his own 2 eyes to determine whether or not his shadow's alive. Still contemplating tough decision making, point of no return. Patience is breaking, skin temp bacon, birds chirping cuckoo. Difficult for me to fill in the blank like Sudoku. Still got my telescope chasing vanilla skies. The answer soon to find in just a matter of time. Excelsior, bringing my brains back. Ridiculous, awoken from my slumber. Consider it a privilege and twice dangerous on this death ray beat. Throwing uppercuts at cats, knock the socks off their feet. Watch me hit the baseline like I'm Pau Gasol. I fuck you up like drinking liquor mixed with Tylenol. The second coming, dropping bombs like Hiroshima. I crack a Roman shoulder till you snap your fibulas. I got gas paying Bongo to put me on a hit. I'm impossible to touch like a 7-10 split. If you get out of line, I put you back on track. But better yet, I tie you down face up on train tracks. So I'm back from the dead, it's the return of the phoenix. Knock him down one by one, no particular sequence. Impartial to the whackness, don't blame it unlike a practice. I slap cats with raps and make them do 10 back. If it's the first time we meet, I leave a lasting impression. Engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. A million years later, still remember the name. Telling stories to your grandkids about membrane. If it's the first time we meet, I leave a lasting impression. Engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. It's Picasso painting pictures, leave you speechless with a verse. It's funny how they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. From now until infinity, it's up and away. A rockin' ass on my chest, ready to come and save the day. I lace the drums with conundrums and tons of demolition. I receive explosive response when you beat this rendition. I'm insane in the brain, drink shots of propane. Hold a lighter to my mouth and I lyrically spit names. Bring game to my court, I'll get easily disappointed. I'm the hip-hop protector, I'm the newly self-appointed guardian, defend the gates and put up your dukes. I'm the Duke of Hazard man, spitting hazardous fumes. I've had it with you, come on man, I battle your crew. Single-handedly defend myself, leaving you black and blue. I flick you up and grab my crotch like I'm Al Bundy. And by the way, I got a crush on Kev Von D. My mechanics so weight and we out of control. We got comparison to sex, drugs and rock and roll. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. time we meet, I leave a lasting impression engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. A million years later, still remember the name, telling stories to your grandkids about Memphis. If it's the first time we meet, I leave a lasting impression engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. Picasso painting pictures, leave you speechless with a verse. It's funny how they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Say my name in vain, dog, if you ain't ready to play. I've got a razor sharp verse aimed at your jugular vein. See, my method, man, is to quickly bring the pain. I stuff you back down in the hole like you Saddam Hussein. Spit hard when I rock it is my #1 commitment. Let my music ease your soul when you in stressful predicaments. Consider this an introduction to my sound. I battle cats and leave them dizzy like a merry-go-round. Let merry go round and spread the word I'm invading your town. Parade the streets and serenade you with atypical sounds. And all hell breaks loose, I make the planet rock. And when I open up these lips, think Pandora's box. I'm highly trained in the art of African black magic. All over twist your head like a Black and Decker ratchet. Here, have a shot of this Tila Tequila. Sorry, lo siento, wanna badly beat ya. If it's the first time we meet, I leave a lasting impression engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. A million years later, still remember the name, telling stories to your grandkids about Memphis. If it's the first time we meet, I leave a lasting impression engraved in their brain that I'm talking my resurrection. Picasso painting pictures, leave you speechless with a verse. It's funny how they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. From now until infinity, from now until infinity, Memphis, 2008, the resurrection. Take it back to 03 when my future was a mystery. I wish I could turn the hands back and change the misery, but no chance in hell this is ever gonna happen. Jump without a parachute and now I left you flapping in the wind. This beginning, not the end. Retrace my footsteps, looking for the footprints, determine if what happened was already in the blueprints. Nah, while I'm choking in the throat, cause I'm the one to blame. Why am I looking for a scapegoat? It's time to confess, guess what, you messed up. There ain't nothing you can say or do for me to let up or let go of this responsibility. I'll try to move on with the best of my abilities. I'm only one man, ears open to the wind. Bend them open, hoping that wisdom is whispering possible solutions for this time of confusion. Waiting on the tire swing, making my revolutions as the world turns. Let the drama begin. I've got soft skin that needs to thicken up. I've got soft skin that needs to thicken up. I've got soft skin that needs to thicken up. You can do this 2 ways, the right way or the wrong way. In darkness or with light, easy left or hard right. Let's find some kind of wrinkle in time so we can travel back in time and make a difference in these eyes. You can do this 2 ways, the right way or the wrong way. In darkness or with light, easy left or hard right. Let's find some kind of wrinkle in time so we can travel back in time and make a difference in these eyes. Yo, the summer sun fades, fall begins to make its way back on the stage, but I'm pushing back with all my might. Isolate the silent night, the mind thinks clearer. I'll practice my apologies with bathroom mirrors for the day that we meet at the gates face to face. Slow down with the breathing, controlling the heart rate. See, I laugh in the face of death, but not yours. Yes, I'm taking up my chances with a double-edged sword. And if you can afford me the chance to realign the stars, I'ma build a ladder high enough to touch the planet Mars. And if you can afford me the chance to realign the stars, I'ma build a ladder high enough to touch the planet Mars. Planet Mars, 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 planet Mars.
I live without regret, despite my decisions lacking pinpoint precision in this world that I'm living in. But I make do and push past perimeters, uncomfortable boundaries to pin my mind's limiters. It simmers, and at times it's not cooked up, so we aim for the galaxy to challenge me as I look up and see the beauty of a red glow. Never to let go, inhibition takes the backseat as the backbeat makes it sensible. The backbeat makes it sensible, sensible, sensible.
You can do this two ways, the right way or the wrong way. In darkness or in light, easy left or hard right. Let's find some kind of wrinkle in time, so we can travel back in time and make a difference in these eyes. You can do this two ways, the right way or the wrong way. In darkness or in light, easy left or hard right. Let's find some kind of wrinkle in time, so we can travel back in time and make a difference in these eyes. A difference in these eyes, a difference in these eyes, a difference in these eyes, the surface of Mars. A difference to these eyes, the surface of Mars. Fingertips are skimming 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 the surface of Mars. Words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas. Not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south. It's like the night before Christmas. Not a sound in this house. I can hear myself thinking like these words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas. Not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south. It was gone with the wind, quicker than a blink. One split second, not enough time to think. Pondering and walking barefoot around the house. I wonder what the reason was that made it turn and bounce. Difficult times hit your lifetime early. Depression was great like the 1930s. Should've struck a match when the days went black. Stand back, let them feel these grapes of wrath. I'ma be your inspiration when your feet start to tire. Like Jim Morrison, I'ma light your fire. The reason that I do this is simply pro bono. Let's do our own thing like Johnny Yoko Ono. 3 steps, 2 steps, 1 step at a time. It's evident you're negligent, but I'ma let it slide.
Yo, slide, slide, slippity slide. Don't you say shit, just get inside. Slide, slide, slippity slide. Don't you say shit, just get inside.
It's like the night before Christmas, not a sound in this house. I can hear myself thinking like these words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas, not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south. It's like the night before Christmas, not a sound in this house. I can hear myself thinking like these words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas, not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south. You like a boomerang that leaves a hand, will you return? Reach the bell curve tip and not U-turn. Travel on this earth like you Johnny Appleseed. Wearing costumes with intent to deceive, but I bring you relief. I'm your breath of fresh air when your oxygen's depleted and you're stuck in a stare. No glitches in this matrix, pointless to change us. Our lines meant to cross like the symbol for A6. Return to basics, defeat me in Jenga. Back at the bottom, but foundation is the basis of companionship. Won't abandon ship, I'ma sink before I swim if we touching our fingertips. Like the night before Christmas, not a sound in this house. I can hear myself thinking like these words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas, not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south. It's like the night before Christmas, the night before Christmas, the night before Christmas, the night before Christmas. It's like the night before Christmas, not a sound in this house. I can hear myself thinking like these words from my mouth. It's like the night before Christmas, not one creature stirring. Should've left with these birds that migrated south.
What about you, baby?
I'll have the
There were curly burger, light, and a $5 shake.
And was that shake Martin Lewis or Memphis?
Martin and Lewis.
I'm grinding at the bit and finding that my wit's at its end. Can't pretend that my timing's got to fit within 8-hour days. Can't make power plays. This stays to the face of that same sour place. I blame our fates on the fact of the matter that paper's got us chasing for the stacks on the platter. It's whack of the ladder, got us strung on the rungs and choking our breath between the lungs and the tongue. Too young to be numbed by static occupation, traps it encasing this planet's population. Panic that got us pacing. The granite on the station, exhaustion that's causing to get hands on the bacon. I plan on vacation to cut ties off my neck and hand a machete to each marionette who reaches to connect their will to their lives. The freedom is believing that fills the uprise.
If you're working 9 to 5 and it's more like 5 to 9, let's start a coup d'etat. It's time for the rebels to be triumphant from now until forever. Let history remember this day of no surrender as the revenge of the puppet. If you're working 9 to 5 and it's more like 5 to 9, let's start a coup d'etat. It's time for the rebels to be triumphant from now until forever. Let history remember this day of no surrender as the revenge of the puppets. It's time for Pinocchio to stand up and rise. Speak on his own, let his rights be exercised. You will not break my back, it's the end of those days. And I ain't working for a mediocre minimum wage. I'm at a stage in my life, I found new direction. Steadily I'm climbing on the ladder of progression. You have the right to remain silent, but I'ma voice my opinion till the record stops spinning. Class is in session, the student now the teacher. No need for the ventriloquist, I've got the mic and speakers to speak and project to my blue collar cats in a world where religion and government roulette. Me not to say shit, an ominous hypothesis. Another day enslaved is ridiculously preposterous. Work as the center of my universe, ridiculous. I'ma prove you wrong like Nicholas Copernicus. This is your chance to get to know this man and the many hats that I wear. What's up, D-Mitch? High poetical. Pedophiles on the beat, this guy's on with this crew. I'm a wordsmith, microphone strangler, syllable flipper, cigarette smoking, always joking, weekday workaholic, weekend alcoholic, pro-military, born with a sign of Virgo, Filipino, Pacino, no doubt about it. Golden City representative, always competitive, Catholic, Democratic, you call it American. Better have me told, this guy's ominous, my mechanic. Lover of music, use it when decompressing the panic. I hate text messaging, eloquent, dressing casually, punctual, person, possessing alpha male personality. Television addict, fanatic, and part asshole. Pretty good with cash with exception to when I gamble. Thriller from Manila, gorilla, son of Romeo, son of Maria, brother to Roma, this Cavitano. 90s rap lover and Pippi the Panther trainer. Extremely extroverted, this person's kind of behavior. Sleepwalking, talking my sleep, type homo sapien. Open-minded kinda guy, even believe in aliens. Mister, I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. I'm an entertainer, no brainer, minus the diamond rings. And most importantly, I'm an MC. See ya.
If you walk or swim 1,000 miles to get to America, I say welcome. I'll be the first one to stamp your passport.
Take me away to a place where I can unwind. Relax, rest my feet, let the spine recline. I let my back stay moving through the fabric and thread. Rejuvenate while I'm stuck up in Charlotte's Web. Memphis, shut his eyes to escape this place. He sacrificed his own life for a chance to taste. Hops on a rap with now one personal belonging. Hit the Atlantic Ocean, Florida is calling. Political refugees coming from Cuba and Haiti. This land of freedom and opportunity waiting. Cats only want you if you's a prospect for baseball. Fuck the prerequisite for you to pitch a fastball. Click my heels twice, this ain't Kansas anymore. I hope to find Narnia through the closet doors. Don't be afraid, let's help them to understand. Grab my hand so we can meet Alice in Wonderland. I don't care if the American dream is a nightmare, it's better than where I'm from. I'm tired of living life scared. Push me, pinch me, wake me or shake me up. I'ma walk this world sleepwalking and never wake up. I don't care if the American dream is a nightmare, it's better than where I'm from. I'm tired of living life scared. Push me, pinch me, wake me or shake me up. I'ma walk this world sleepwalking and never wake up.
If I could put a Statue of Liberty in every corner of these United States, I would.
My pesos from Mexico also doing the same thing. Price of a ticket is their whole life savings. Travel on the bus for a couple of days. The border patrol last stage of the race. All these people complaining that you're stealing their jobs, and I don't see the same people applying for them at all. Yup, this is a dream come true, and you ain't gotta be a boxer for me to respect you. It's like 1902, the arrival of Irish immigrants. We don't even own this land, it belongs to the Indians. I apologize to the tribes and chiefs for some of the names that we use for professional sports teams.
get your big moment. People think, oh, I'm gonna be the star of the show. But then they make you the little tree in the background. Or maybe not even the tree. Maybe the dirt that the tree is planted in.
Lifeless but beautiful, smile is hypnotic. Just a peek at the silhouette, drown you in an aquatic liquid. And I've gone past the limit. Haggard the spirit whose love went unrequited. Test my patience with a Trojan horse. Then she broke down this door with ultimate brute force. Confusing like a Rubik's, I'm using her as useless. The music whispers truth but betrays me like it's Judas. I walked 10 miles, still haven't made any progress. Give me no time of day or even half of a promise. The soul pristine and surroundings so corrupted. It's my duty to protect it, leave the girl uninterrupted. Seducted the thought of you and me getting down. Double Dutch in the rhythm is the way the heart pounds. Brown skin lady, man, what have you done to me? I'm running, ring around the rosy circles for your company. The black dahlia smiles at those who pass by. The black dahlia smiles even if you cry. The black dahlia smiles with one look in her eye. Just give it a second for it to register in her mind. The black dahlia smiles at those who pass by. The black dahlia smiles even if you cry. The black dahlia smiles with one look in her eye. Just give it a second for it to register in her mind. As the wind dissipates, I recalculate my moves. Nominate my angle of approach and make a move. Doesn't say much, her skin cold to touch. Perfect Nefertiti for this young King Tut. I'm determined to make this journey through the monsoon. Fly the victory flag on the surface of your moon. Ebony and ivory, but opposites attract. Take the blindfold off, cause vision is what you lack. Take a step back, your ignorance is very damaging. And if you need some help, we can try some micromanaging. But I'ma try to avoid playing that role. Isn't it me trying to win your heart and gain control? 3 hours of sleep and I'm still penning these verses. Splatter the page with scribble, this dedication eternal. No use in hiding, cause the fire's still alive. Let's metamorph into a firefly. You better fly and sweep the sky. Scorch it with graffiti with intent to make it permanent. Parade the atmosphere, ain't no time to be conservative. The sweet black dahlia, won't you go to sleep? I can handle it from here, baby girl, go rest in peace. The black dahlia smiles at those who pass by. The black dahlia smiles even if you cry. The black dahlia smiles with one look in her eye. Just give it a second for it to register in her mind. London Bridge still falling down. Watch the angel dance around cause it's raining now. The crooked halo that she wears is way beyond repair. Rusted in the middle where the sun doesn't glare. Don't you dare to compare what isn't fair is crime. Out of line for personalities that are decline. It's a lesson that I've learned while we live in life. The only reason that I know it cause I've tried a million times. A million times I've failed but I live to tell the tale. The one after a million is the one when I prevailed. Prevail, 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 prevail. The black dahlia smiles. The black dahlia smiles. The black dahlia smiles. The black dahlia smiles. I'm my own toughest critic when I'm asking for advice. Look deep into the mirror, let the question be precise. I'm probably the only one who'll ever tell the truth, at least to myself, minus the chosen few that I've marked with the scar. That letter, don't be confused. When the pencil tip needs to be blunt, I come to you. Sharpen up my actions, better guide me on the path. Toughen up my skeleton for any kind of impact that puts my back against the map, defying the surprising. I'ma pick myself up, though the pain is paralyzing. Paramedic, come and bring some anesthetic. Drown away the pain and bring some life to make them energetic. It's pathetic, don't you get it? Ain't no time for sympathetic. Cats cry me a river cause they hop in one-legged. Yeah, I said it, don't forget it. Fuck feeling disrespected. I'ma walk to get my credit, even if my leg's prosthetic. Who wants the truth? You got the truth. Come look into these eyes. Drop the hook and fishing line while you fishing for a white lie. Fishing for a lifeline, fishing for some prime time, fishing for some limelight for entire lifetime. Who wants the truth? You got the truth. Come look into these eyes. Drop the hook and fishing line while you fishing for a white lie. Fishing for a lifeline, fishing for some prime time, fishing for some limelight for entire lifetime. Used to the fact of these backseat drivers, wanna be MacGyvers, quick to give them shiners if they acting like they wiser when they really full of excrement. Detrimental to your health, it's all about experiments. As long as what I do isn't hurting anybody, the only suffering is the hurting in this body. And I love pain, let it last a little longer. It's cliche, but anything that hurts me only makes me stronger. Swan dive, fingertips spear the water. Fight off the sharks, defend yourself from getting slaughtered. Let me introduce this foolproof, the absolute ruler with the golden fist who walks with a big stick. Swift to swing at cats who be acting insubordinate. Code red, coming kid, I'm the one who ordered it. Chin checking toughness, get ready to get audited. I'm confident, heads get hung like Christmas ornaments. Who wants the truth? You got the truth. Come look into these eyes. Drop the hook and fishing line while you fishing for a white lie. Fishing for a lifeline, fishing for some prime time, fishing for some limelight for entire lifetime. Fishing and fishing and fishing again. Fishing and fishing and fishing again. Fishing and fishing and fishing again. Fishing and fishing and fishing again.